Hello, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome back to Radiant Moon Tarot. My name is Victoria, and today we are having a look at October 2024 for your money and career. Let's get right into the energies. Of course, we are right in the middle of eclipse season. So October 2nd, we've got a new moon solar eclipse in the sign of Libra, really highlighting your partnerships and your relationships with companies, with positions, with people in your personal life, in your business life. This can also represent your relationships with money as well, right? Is it a healthy relationship with money? Do we have some bad habits, some things that we want to change, some overturn, right? So all of these things can really come up. And of course, a new moon can bring in new opportunities, new ways of doing things. With an eclipse, it can bring fated events and surprises, right? But eclipses do bring change. October 17th, we've got a full moon in the sign of Aries. So this can represent where something is coming to fruition for you. It is a hunter's moon. So going for what you want, right? You have something in your sights with that energy. It is a super moon as well. So very intense energies coming in with that one. And of course, depending on when you see this reading, we may or may not have had the September full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces. That's on September 17th or 18th, depending on where you are. And I'm doing these readings just before that. So there could be some very interesting things playing out for you. And of course, that Pisces lunar eclipse is starting a new chapter in your life for you here, Virgo, because in that Pisces full moon eclipse, the moon is in Pisces, right? But the sun is in your sign. And this is creating a storyline for you, the very beginning of one that's going to play out over the next 2 years. So it's a big turning point for you guys here in the latter part of 2024. So it can be very exciting. It can really bring some wonderful opportunities to you, but it can also bring in this energy of healing, of letting go. So let's pull out all of your cards and then we'll see where we go. We've got the Two of Cups. We've got the Four of Swords. All right. Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups. We've got the Ace of Wands. Lovely. Judgment card. We've got the Nine of Cups. Ooh la la. That's an excellent one. The Empress. And we also have the Six of Pentacles. The back of this deck, we've got a Ten of Swords. So there might be some difficult decisions that you're trying to make, okay? You might need closure for something that has been a very difficult chapter. The Ten of Swords is an ending and quite often a painful one, a difficult one. It is at the back of the deck. So there could potentially be some sort of ending on your horizon in your money, in your career sector in some way, okay? And this can potentially be a door closing for you or just I'm done. It's the end. I'm not doing this anymore. And this does open the way, open the path for a new beginning, a better tomorrow, right? But it is something that you may need to work through, something challenging first. This can also represent that you are really putting your foot down. You're saying no to something. And, you know, this can be you changing your habits and patterns around money. This can be a difficult conversation that you have with someone in your life about money, right? And we all know that, money situations and relationships, different belief systems, different spending habits, and all those things. When we share our money, our resources with another person, things don't always go, smooth sailing, right? Sometimes we do have some bumps in the roads that we need to take care of and that we need to deal with. But you've got some great energy coming out in your reading so far, but let's grab these and let's see what we've got. We've got happy. So maybe that Ten of Swords is saying you need to let something go, say no to something, work through something and have a difficult conversation so you can move forward. But the happy energy is happy, joyous energies. So this can be new beginnings. Whenever we do have this deck with the egg on there, this egg shows there's something manifesting in your world that will bring you happiness and joy, put a smile on your face. So this can be something that you've been working towards. That is a time of harvest for you. We do have the Seven of Pentacles, which can be harvesting, reaping your rewards. And this can be something new. This can be resolving issues. This can just be feeling good and more positive about your situation in regards to your money or your career path. But it's a really great positive energy for you guys. We also have serendipity, so you might have a little bit of luck on your side. We like the serendipity card, right? This does represent things going swimmingly well for you. This does represent resolving issues, very serendipitous energy, right? So, but it is a 4-leaf clover on that card. So some of you could have a little bit of luck on your side and maybe even having a wish come true. And let's face it, we do have a 9 of Cups coming up here. So there is a wish fulfillment or the sense of getting what you want. In the heart of your reading, we do have the 2 of Cups. And so this is very much that Libran energy that we were talking about, partnerships, things being in balance, equality, harmony. So if you are in a job where maybe you're not being paid what you're worth, right? Do you work an honest day and get an honest day's pay? Or do you work your fingers to the bone and get peanuts back, right? Now is the time when you're focused on restoring some balance or finding that good partnership or that good balance in your world, in your life, right? So this can represent that maybe you may be looking for a new job going forward. This can represent that, if you have some imbalance in financial obligations within a personal partnership, right? 2 of Cups can be love, right? That you have the potential here to get things back on track, right? 2 people, 2 heads put together, splitting out financial responsibilities equally, whatever equality means to you. It means something different, especially when it comes to money, to a lot of different people, right? It doesn't necessarily mean 50-50 split, right? Just depends on what you consider balance, fairness, and equality in your responsibilities and your obligations with your money. But the 2 of Cups does show that there's a potential here to partner up with the right people, the right companies, the right investment opportunities, to bring things in alignment for you in a really positive way. Crossing you here, the challenge maybe right now to finding balance is that you don't have time. The 4 of Swords here is a positive card, but in your challenge position, this is something that you need to work through. So it's like, I need to find time for rest and relaxation so that I can find more balance in my life and I can feel like I'm in a little bit more in tune with, with myself and with people around me and that kind of thing, right? So maybe some of you right now, you're run off your feet, you're run ragged, you're tired, you're exhausted. And it's like, I need a break, but I haven't found time to have one, or I don't have the money to, go on vacation, right? So with that 4 of Swords energy, it's having a little bit of rest and relaxation can be a little bit of a challenge. The 4 of Swords is a card of meditation as well, right? And connecting with your higher self, so that you can bring things into alignment, so that you can feel as though you're centered and focused. And sometimes it's hard to find that quiet space, that quiet time to meditate or contemplate or really get in touch with your energy. So in that regard, what I would say is sometimes we put a lot of pressure on ourselves, right? Meditation is this big mystical thing. And the thing is that we can meditate or quiet our conscious mind within 30 seconds, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. It doesn't have to be, surrounding yourself with crystals, lighting candles, and finding that quiet space and, chanting Om cross-legged on the floor, right? It doesn't have to be that way. You can find those quiet moments of stillness. You can find them sitting in your car for a minute in a parking lot before you leave work. You can, do it in 1 or 2 or 3 minutes when you park your car at home. Maybe you're sitting in the driveway or your underground parking spot and you just take a few moments to center ground and breathe, right? And so it doesn't have to be these big, long periods of time. If you can make time to do that, great. But start small, right? We quite often, look at the big thing, right? And go, I don't know where to start. Start small. Start with a minute. Start with a few deep breaths, giant breaths in, hold them and let them out, right? Do 3 of those. You'll feel a little bit more centered in your energy. And this is quite often where you can get some clarity, where you can regain focus, or where you can just feel like you got both feet on the ground. So, and this is sometimes where ideas come from, right? And ideas how to resolve issues, or, a voice in your head saying that there's a better way, that there's a better path. So sometimes we do have a little bit of things standing in our way where we just don't have time for these things, but it's important to make that time, right? And especially since we do have some very transformative energies coming in for you, especially over the next 2 years, with the Pisces, Virgo eclipses that are started already. It is a very important time for you. So to open up that space and to breathe, and this can open up new pathways to make money. This can be where big ideas come from, right? And you're like, wow, I didn't know that I could make money doing this. This is exciting. This is cool. So anyway, so that Four of Swords there can be a little bit of a challenge. So I do feel that, for some of you here, restoring balance, bringing things back to equal level of responsibility, getting paid what you're worth, all of these things, or even just finding that time to have some quiet time to yourself, right? This is really the focus, right? This is the center point of your reading. But we do have the Seven of Pentacles here, your goals, your possibilities, and this is what can be happening for you. The Seven of Pentacles is a card of patience and assessments and strategy. So it is one where we're looking at where we are now, right? And how does this line up with our life goals, right? How does this line up with our retirement plan? Or, how does this line up with our financial stability, right? So when we look at the Seven of Pentacles, we're kind of taking that step back and really looking at that big picture. And we're looking to see, do I need to take an alternate approach? Do I need a different strategy? Is there a better way? Or do I have what I want right now, right? So with that Seven of Pentacles, something could be coming to fruition for you right now, and you know that you are ready to reap your rewards, and justly deserved, by the way. This can also represent that maybe you are looking at taking a different approach. We are at the Seven of Pentacles, but if your goal is the 10, what do I need to do to get from my 7 to my 10, which is abundance, right? Like the whole prosperity and abundance thing, and stability and security for long term, right? It's the culmination. And so what do I need to do differently? Am I on the right track? So, you could really be putting a plan together, putting a strategy together, and it's a great time of year for you to do that as well. But again, you could be, reaping some sort of financial rewards there. We do have the Queen of Swords in your subconscious. Okay, so this is about trusting your instincts, trusting your wisdom, and trusting your intuition. The Queen of Swords, it's like, it could be that your subconscious is telling you that you might need to get clarity on something here, or that you might need to talk about something, right? The Queen of Swords is very firm, very clear, and very decisive. All right. Also really good at putting up boundaries. So maybe there's something here in your world where you know that you need to put better boundaries, or you need to reestablish or enforce those boundaries there as well. But this is one where you feel empowered. You're feeling good. So even if there's something that's just needs tweaking just a little bit, I feel like there is this serendipitous energy that's kind of coming in here, because the Queen of Swords is very, very decisive and all of that, but it's like you've got this deep sense of knowing, right? So you're feeling like you're in the flow, you're feeling like maybe even you're ready to receive something here in this energy, right? But it's a good place to be, right? It's a very good place to be for you. Now, in your recent past, this is the energy that is going out the door, okay, but it's still influencing your today. We've got the Queen of Cups. Now, the Queen of Cups can be you focused on fixing something, focused on healing something. It does bring a healing, peaceful element. It is also an energy of getting in the flow, right? So with the Queens coming up, this is like, I am open and I'm ready to receive. So this is a great energy that you're bringing forward with you into October. The Queen of Cups can also be about doing something creative, following your heart, wanting to do something that you love, or buy something that you really have your heart set on, right? And so whether it's vacation, or whether it's, maybe a creative endeavor that can maybe bring you some money, or maybe you're just feeling like you have been making some really good progress, right? Or that you can, you can really kind of open up about something and resolve whatever issues might be standing in your way. It's a great energy to be. The Queen of Cups can also be a helpful person. So there could be somebody that has been helping you along your path. Maybe it's someone that's helping you to, on a business endeavor. Maybe it's someone that's giving you some advice on your career path or your financial path, right? They're a positive influence in your life, and they can just be someone that's a good friend and that has your back, right? This can also be someone, the Queen of Cups, right? With the Two of Cups right there, where it's a business partnership, a friendship, a romantic relationship, right? And things are coming together there. So there could be a personal relationship here that is having a very positive, by the looks of it, impact on your finances in some way. And especially if you're in a romantic relationship and maybe now it's evolving, Two of Cups, you're in love, all this, and now you're pooling your money together, right? And sometimes, that can really increase and double up your buying power. And so this can be a really good thing for you guys, right? And so this can be an important conversation that you're having about, about making sure that things are divided in whatever way is fair and equal to you. But we do have the Ace of Wands coming in your near future, and this is exciting. The Ace of Wands is something quite often that you've manifested, right? Very much speaks to manifestation. With this, it's a new beginning, or it's an improvement, or it's something exciting that's here, right? The Wands energy can certainly bring some passion, brings new sources of inspiration. It ultimately does bring creation, creating something and starting to see things coming together. This is a result of manifestation. It's quite often a gift from the universe, and the aces are lucky. So new beginnings, a fresh start, or making those improvements, and it's exciting times ahead for you. Be ready for action, right? The thinking portion maybe has kind of gone, and now you're ready for some action and forward momentum, and it's showing up for you here in this energy. But again, can be fated events that happen. It is fiery energy, right? So the sun, and of course, the beginning of the month for you, we do have that solar eclipse in Libra, right? We have it for everybody. For you, this is happening in your second house, right? You do have a 2 showing up in the middle of your reading. Your second house is your money, right? Your money, your resources, the things you own, the things you possess, the things you value, and how you view all of those things, right? What is your beliefs around all of those things? So you could have a new beginning in your second house of money and resources. It's Taurus energy, and we actually have Uranus retrograde in Taurus right up until January 2025. So Uranus is Aquarian, rules Aquarius, right? And that is rebellious energy. It's the great awakener. It's sudden, unexpected changes. It's breakthroughs, and it's helping us break free so that we can have a better future, a better tomorrow. So that Ace of Wands can really represent some wonderful things, new ideas, following your passions, right? And all on your path for financial prosperity and abundance, or it could be a new job, right? Whatever it happens to be, there's some excitement in the air for you there, right? It could be a new person coming into your life here too, right? So maybe someone new comes into your workplace, and this is somebody that, they do have fresh perspectives, or they do have some motivating energy. And it's, again, very exciting when we do get the Ace of Wands. And we do have the Judgment card here for you as well. This is you, your attitude, and also advice card there for you. Let it go. What do you need to let go? What is hidden that you're not seeing right now? What do you need to bring to the light? What do you need to bring to the surface? All right. Because that Judgment card can quite often be a revelation of some kind. And so this can be you needing to discuss something, right? The Queen of Swords, something hidden, something in your subconscious. You need to talk about it, or you need to get it out in the open. So the Judgment card, what is it that needs to come to light? What is it that you want to reveal? This can be a revelation from someone to you too, right? So, but the Judgment card here is about making a really important decision that does affect your future. What do I need to let go of? What do I need to revive, if anything? And what decisions do I need to make? Where do I need healing? Where do I need to look at things differently? The Judgment card is about answering the call. So you could be seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. You could be seeing things in a different way, in a different perspective. And so when it comes to how you make money, or how you save it, or how you spend it, you could be like, okay, I've got to do something different. Now is the time. I'm going to do it. I'm going to make better choices. I'm going to save more money. I'm going to not be wasteful with money or anything like that, but I'm also not going to be miserly with it either. And so this can be a brave new beginning coming in here for you in regards to your belief systems, right? So you could really be letting something go with Judgment card. But I also do feel like maybe you feel like you have a chance to revive something here. And it can be like a second chance at a career path. It can be something that maybe you had previously earlier in your life not taken the path less traveled. You took the path of conformity, and now you're like, what would have happened if I took that path less traveled? What would have happened if I followed my passions? What would have happened if I followed my heart and did what I loved, right? And so you could be having a second chance at something here. So a door that may have previously been closed to you, or maybe you closed it on yourself, could be reopening here, right? So we need to be ready to see the possibilities and see the potential. But big decisions here that you could be having with that Judgment card. But we do have in your external environment the Nine of Cups, your wish fulfillment. What are you wishing for? You have the ability here to find it, to have it come to fruition. And remember, these first cards that came out, serendipity, we've got the happy, we've got some luck coming in, and aces are that luck, right? So the Nine of Cups is where you're feeling good. You're feeling as though your wish has been granted, your goals have been reached. Something is in your grasp that really gives you a sense of fulfillment and joy, like I made it, I'm at the top of my game, or, oh my goodness, the future looks so bright and I'm really happy to be invited to the party. So we are really happy and really joyous in this Nine of Cups energy. So embrace your wishes and your goals. Trust that, when we are willing to look at something and we're willing to take action and we're willing to see the possibilities, right? And we're willing to try something new or get out of our comfort zones for very much all the magic happens, right? So it's a really great energy there. Your hopes and fears, well, we've got the Empress card, right? So with the Empress card ruled by Venus, the Empress card can represent love and romance, right? Venus, it can represent pregnancy, right? We do have a Two of Cups coming here. We've got a Queen of Cups here as well. So you never know, maybe you're starting a family in the future of, your career or your money situation does look a little bit different, right? And that can be a little bit of a fear, right? Losing independence or losing your own source of income, right? Those kind of things. This can also be where, we've got, potentially some of you have a personal relationship that's evolving here, and that can be scary, right? Because you're joining forces with somebody, right? And it's like, is this going to work out in the long term? Is it not? I don't know, right? So it can be a little bit scary. However, the Empress card is such a positive card that really you're more infused with hope than anything else. Hope for the future. This is an energy of abundance, of new beginnings, of blessings headed your way. This is a harvest. So something coming to fruition, right, that you wanted, right? So I think it's way more hopeful than anything else. And, when we, again, do look at your cards, right, we don't have massive challenges here. We don't have even, massive fated events at this moment, right? It's like everything's status quo, serendipitous energy, right? We do have the Empress card coming in, and we do have the Judgment card, but those aren't cards of turmoil, right? Those are cards that can bring us peace. They can bring us healing. They can bring us happiness and joy, and they can bring abundance and some, positive opportunities to us here as well. So very, very positive energy. Certainly the potential to bring in something wonderful, and your overall outcome, right, is the Six of Pentacles. Honest day's work for honest day's pay, balance and harmony with your money, with your resources, partnering up with the right people. The Six of Pentacles can certainly be some money headed your way. Quite often a surprise bonus, raise, a surprise job that you find, something that's going to bring you back what you deserve. So it's really exciting there in that Six of Pentacles energy, right? So it is a circulatory energy. What you put out comes back to you multiplied, right? So it can be that there's a little bit of surprise on your horizon in the best of ways with that, right? So very, very exciting energy. And that's there for you. Let's get a couple more cards out here. I'm sorry, my table may just shake just a little bit. I have a kitten, actually. Well, she's almost a year old, but she is, she's doing something weird under my table. Anyway, she's very strange, but, okay. So let's get your last cards out here for you. And we've got moonlighting here for you guys. Very nice. These are Angels of Abundance card. You can start working on your dream career part-time while keeping your other job to pay the bills. Soon your dream career will take flight and fully support you. right? And we have unlimited ideas. Beautiful. Your mind is one with the universe's infinite mind. Therefore, you have complete access to unlimited ideas, guaranteeing to bring blessings. All you need to do is take divinely guided action to allow these ideas to come to fruition. Hello, Ace of Wands coming to fruition, Nine of Cups. I'm going to leave that there for you guys. I hope there was something here for you. If you enjoyed your reading, please do consider hitting that like button there. It does help the video get seen, and I do thank you in advance for that. It helps crack the algorithm. But also, if you enjoy my content, hit that subscribe button too. I do daily readings as well, and some moon readings and some other fun stuff. So I thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a fantastic October. If you haven't seen the lunar eclipse in Pisces reading, I will link it down below because it will still be prevalent for you. That energy will certainly carry forward through to the October eclipse and beyond as well. So might be a very important one for you guys. So I'll link it down below for you. But in the meantime, have a great October. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.